What's up? DVU, day 93, chilling in my room right now. Just finished cleaning it up, finished packing. Got a lot of stuff packed up for the trip this weekend. Going to Point Clear, Alabama. Going up to the Grand Hotel. Gonna have a good time out there. And just gonna look forward to it, having a fun time. And might do some water skiing, some stuff like, not water skiing, some like jet skiing or whatever. But I think that's kind of like on the list. Maybe we might do so. But gonna have a great time. Gonna enjoy it. Just can't wait. It's gonna be about a short drive too. Not like going from here to Tennessee to Michigan type drive. Maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours max. So gonna be excited about that. I won't have to be crunching the car forever. But like I said, just finished packing for that. And today woke up really late. I think if you watched yesterday's DVU, I explained why I was out so late. I guess I can touch up on that again. But I was out, see 20 people having some fun, and I actually didn't go to bed till like 3:15 that night. Or that morning, whatever you want to call it, but I didn't go to bed until real late. So, slept in really late today, extremely late, way too late. So, didn't really have too much to do today, and I ended up, like I said, cleaning the house, getting stuff ready for the trip, making sure everything's all set at the home before we leave out of town. And then I think I did a little bit of that, and then went outside and hit. Took about three rounds. Got a pitching machine that shoots out, feeds some balls, and took about 3 rounds of that and hit the ball pretty good. Just really figuring out a lot of good stuff in my swing right now, and it's getting better. And just excited, man, enjoying it. And little brother's hit too. Izzy and Justice did well. And then I'm swinging like a 35-inch bat right now. Got a big old log. In fact, I think it was the one I was holding in the picture of last DVU. In fact, I'm gonna go get it. Watch. Check out this bat, right? This thing's huge. Alright. From here, all the way down. Swinging that big log, you heard? But having fun getting around. It's helping me get better. But I love swinging. Man, so it goes so far when you hit on this. Especially with nice leather balls and not some dimpled rubber balls like we're using. But like hitting a wooden bat, you can ask any baseball player. When you hit a wooden bat with a ball, it's the prettiest sound in baseball. So you can ask one for me. Go ahead and ask one and see if I'm not right. But that's about it today, though. Didn't do too much else. Probably gonna chill a little bit tonight. Play a little PlayStation against Justice. I gotta get back on that win streak. I think he tied up the series with me right now. It's like 3-3, and I don't know what we're going to, but he's tied it back up. So big brother's got to take the lead again. But just finished packing. I'm all set. So got nothing else much to do. Might sit down and watch a movie. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead and get to that verse. Put it back down. But got a good verse for y'all today. In fact, I think Pastor Dave touched on this, the other day at C20, and I really liked it. And, so it's kind of a short one, but it's got a lot of good stuff in it. Something to get after it. But turn the music down for you. Got that new album from Kim Walker. It's a great album right there. Loving that. In fact, I've been listening to it like all day. Gonna listen to it on the road trip up there too. Alright, here we go. We got Galatians 4, verse number 7. It says, "So you are no longer a slave, but a son. And since you are a son, God has made you also higher and higher." That verse, it's got all that good stuff in there. It says, since you're no longer a slave, but a son. It's talking about we're no longer a slave to sin. But we're a son and a child of God, once we accept God into our heart. And it says, and since you are a son, God has made you also and higher. And I went and looked up the definition for the word higher, H-E-I-R. A higher is, one of the definitions was, a person inheriting and continuing the legacy of a predecessor. So when God says He's made us a higher, He's made us somebody who is inheriting, the gifts that He's given us, and then we're continuing the legacy, that we're continuing God's name, preaching it and almost being disciples, for Him. So we're continuing His legacy, not as a predecessor, but as a follower of Him. So that verse is a really good verse, and especially if you look at it that way. Some people might not really want to get deep into that word higher, but if you look at it that way, it's basically saying, so you're no longer a slave, but a son, and since you're a son, God has made you also an inheritor and continuer of the legacy of Him. So great verse. I like that it's talking about we're a son. God thinks of us as a son. He thinks of us as a child of Him. So great verse right there. Hopefully y'all like that one. Definitely a good book. Galatians got some good stuff in it, man. But y'all hit that like button, share, subscribe. Y'all know the deal. The little double tap. Gotta throw that one in there now too, since I'm posting the pictures of the DVU on the Instagram now. But DVU day 93. That's a wrap. Like I said, getting closer to day 100. So y'all shoot me some ideas. I'm gonna have some good ones. Trying to make it a great one. But I'm gonna get some dreams, sweet dreams. Hopefully y'all get the same. I'm gonna try and get some rest. But if y'all text me like at 2 in the morning, I'll answer. So y'all get some night sweet. I can't even end these things. I can never end these DVUs with saying something. So I'm just gonna say good night. How about that?